Hey guys, today is my first get ready with me video, and yeah, I just want to do a simple glam everyday look. So let's go ahead and start. First, I'm using a hydrating primer, and I'm just applying this on the outer part of my face because that's the part where I tend to get dry and flaky skin. Next, I'm using a concealer. I'm using the Pinkflash concealer in the shade number 1, and I'm just applying this using a brush, and I'm just applying it on the part where I need to conceal, like my under eyes and my nose and my chin, and also some parts on my forehead, like near the brows. Next, I'm using a damp sponge, and I'm just pressing the concealer on my skin to also prevent from creasing. So of course you need to blend that out. You can just skip this part, but this is how I do my eyebrows. I'm using a Fix Professional Clay Dough, and I'm using this to brush up my brows, and then after I am going to apply my eyebrow pencil and then blend that one together and then fix it with a concealer. Next, I'm brushing this up with a tinted brow mascara. This is from Klean Color, and this is in the shade brown. For my foundation, I'm using the Pinkflash Lasting Matte Foundation, and this is in the shade Vanilla. And I'm just using a small brush to apply this on my face. I'm just concentrating on my inner part, or like, you know, the inner part of my face, because that's the part where I really have some discolorations. But of course, I also applied on the outer part of my face. And I'm blending that in the pressing motions with some damp sponge. Did I just say damp or dump? A damp sponge. For my highlighter, I'm using the O.two.o Rose Gold Luminescent highlighter, and I'm in the shade Sunburst. So I'm just applying that on my cheekbones, my nose, the bridge of my nose, and also on my cupid's bow, and on the sides of my forehead as well. Another product from O.two.o is their eyeshadow primer, and I'm in the shade Natural, and this is one of my favorite eyeshadow primer nowadays. The eyeshadow that I'm going to use for this look is the Squad Nude eyeshadow palette, and this is so perfect for your everyday natural look. And yes, and I almost forgot to set my primer, so I'm using a translucent powder from Kathy Doll. I'm applying this eyeshadow on the outer part of my eyes, and I'm just using a blending brush to buff that out, and I'm just focusing on the outer part. Next, I'm using the lighter shade, and I'm placing that on the inner corners. It's like inner half part of my eyes. This palette is so perfect for your everyday glam, or even your no makeup look. Yeah, and it has shimmers too, which is so amazing. Then I'm just repeating the same process on my lower lash line. I'm just keeping everything simple. Then I'm just creating a very thin line. I'm using the eyeliner from Pinkflash. This is their O My Liner, if I'm not mistaken. If you're not into shimmers, then you can just skip this part, but I just love shimmers so much. And I'm just applying that on the inner corners. Now I'm curling my lashes and applying some mascara, and the mascara that I'm using for today's look is the Maybelline Hyper Curl Waterproof Mascara. I really love this mascara so much. Now before I set my foundation and concealer with my powder, I'm pressing first my concealer and foundation on my skin using a sponge, because if I don't do this, then everything is a disaster. Well, not really a disaster, but just want to prevent from cakiness. Now I'm just setting my face with some translucent powder from Essence. This is the All About Matte. And I'm just setting the part where I place my concealer and foundation. I didn't set any powder from the part that I applied my highlighter, because I don't want to cover a powder on my highlighter, because it will just minimize the blinding effect, if that makes any sense. For my blush, I'm using the Pinkflash blush, and this is in the shade Ripe Fig. And this blush is so perfect also for your everyday makeup look, because it's so subtle and it's so gentle. I mean, the color is so gentle, and yeah, as you can see, it's just so pretty. I'm going back to that Squad Nude eyeshadow palette, and I'm taking that cool tone brown, and I'm using this to contour my nose. I mean, we all have different, contouring techniques, so this is just how I contour my nose. Now I'm contouring my cheeks, and I'm just using the For Contour palette from Imagic Cosmetics. For my lips, I'm using the Staymax liquid lipstick in the shade Boracay. Yes, this is from Focallure, and I'm topping that with some nude, light nude lipstick from Pretty Secret Kisses with Love matte liquid lipstick, and this is in the shade Pinch of Rose. I also added some gloss. This is from Focallure Plump Max Gloss, and this is in the shade Rose Quartz. And that is the final look. thank you so much for watching, and if you do like this video, please don't forget to like, and also please subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.